Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little Smackdown review. It started off with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins cutting a promo. Seth says he wants the Usos barred from ringside. Roman says, "You have my word," kind of deal. Seth says your word don't mean shit these days, so he wants a tag match against the Usos. And if they lose, they're barred from ringside. Roman wasn't responding, kind of deal, and the Usos jumped in and accepted the challenge. And Roman was pissed a little at this there. They said Rollins doesn't have a partner, nobody likes him, and then Kevin Owens came out. It's obvious enough that it would have been Owens, the partner there. I don't know why they made it look like a surprise. Who can it be? Oh, it's his new friend that he's been aligned with for 3 weeks. Who would have thought? So then Owens comes out, the match is on. Roman says we're gonna up the stakes. If the Usos win, then he's not gonna wrestle. Rollins loses his match and Roman takes a vacation until WrestleMania. So they couldn't make it any more obvious that Seth was gonna win there, but it would already be obvious enough or whatever, but like, just weird storytelling for this one or whatever. There's not much magic in the writing here. Little dumb in my opinion there, but it was an okay segment to set up the main event or whatever. Then Kofi Kingston defeats Madcat Moss. Madcat Moss defeated Kingston last week with some new finishing move. I thought maybe they're gonna give this kid some wins. He looks like a goof, but possibly because of his size and athleticism, maybe they're gonna let him win matches because he beat Kofi Kingston, former WWE champ. That's what I thought. But then they have a rematch and Kofi just beats him. So, like, what was the point of giving him the win last week, Madcat Moss? Then he just gets beat and looks like a goof or whatever. So Kingston looks weak for getting beat by a jobber. And then the jobber just looks like a jobber, like, what's the fucking point? The 50-50 booking or whatever. Corbin was gonna jump in to help his friend, but Big E was there. And he hit Madcat Moss with the big ending or whatever there. The big ending, to me, it's a weak finish. Not that special there, but Aliyah versus Natalya. So last week, Aliyah, or whatever you pronounce it there, she won this match, the fastest match in history. Natalya just beats her up. She's upset. Kick in the corner. The ref rings the bell. Aliyah wins by disqualification. This girl's been getting trained for 7 years and she's still very green in the ring, it looks like there, but she's working with Natalya to give her more training or whatever. You know, maybe she could be a valet, this girl, if she's not the best in ring there. But there's this program with Natalya, I guess. Natalya beats her up. It's DQ. She keeps attacking. Then Zia Lee came out to make the save. She came out during the entrance. doing stuff like that, and there was big electricity, these new cartoon entrances or whatever. She looked like right in there doing stuff with electricity. She jumps in the ring and Natalya runs away there. If this electricity was real, I don't blame her from running or whatever, but like very cheap to see their cheap match. Then this fucking raid-in shit, and then whatever. I don't know if Natalya's fighting Aaliyah again. Is it Natalya against Zia Lee? Who fucking knows? Who fucking cares, people? I mean, the Viking Raiders defeated Los Lotharios in a throwaway tag team match. A couple of little moves at the end, the Viking Raiders, a bit of double team shit. So, it was okay or whatever there. Charlotte versus Naomi. Sonya Deville shows up before the match. She takes the referee's shirt and she was the special referee. At some point, she gets bumped out of the ring. Naomi has the pin, but Sonya's taking her time and fixing her shirt on the outside or whatever. Charlotte gets the distraction. She puts her in the figure 4, and then Sonya just comes in and rings the bell there. She didn't tap! Like Montreal Screwjob style, and I was laughing at this there, like, the figure 4 part or whatever there, like, that was funny, that part. Backstage, you had Eric Bischoff, folks, who was backstage talking with Adam Pearce, giving him advice or whatever about being a leader there. Sonya Deville shows up in the back. Adam Pearce introduces her to Bischoff. He has experience being a leader in WWE, stuff like this. And then he says to her, I'm going to speak to the higher-ups. You're going to have a match next week against Naomi. So it's Naomi against Sonya Deville next week. It's been made official, folks. But it was fun seeing Bischoff there. I prefer seeing Bischoff in WWE in the big leagues. Rather see him there than in the circus of AEW. You know what I mean? Especially the way Tony Khan's been talking shit about Bischoff there. So glad to see him where it matters in WWE. Then you had a quick backstage thing with Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Backstage with Nakamura and Boogs. Jarrett was talking like he was impressed with Boogs or something. That could be good, Jarrett, to be the manager of Boogs or something. I don't know, probably not there, but Jarrett said he was a good guitar player, stuff like this. That could be a thing, Boogs by himself with Jarrett as a manager there. Sheamus defeated Ricochet. Can we get a different match there, for the love of Christ? I mean, come on. It's been a year or two almost, the same fucking match every week. Enough, for God's sake. Enough there. And then the main event, Seth and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos by disqualification there. Seth gave him the stump to one of the Usos. He goes for the pin or something, and Roman comes in with the Superman punch and just causes a DQ there. It was very predictable. Seth and Owens would win, but Roman coming in with the Superman punch, I guess it's a little less predictable or whatever. So it's official. The match is on at the Rumble. didn't think the match would be cancelled there, but overall, you had some cheap stuff, but overall it was okay. Not a great episode there, but it was okay. And Bischoff, stuff like this, so it was enjoyable or whatever. Sonya and Naomi should be funny next week or something. Who fucking knows? Who knows, folks? We don't have much these days there. Big Naomi match next week. I'm excited. Until next time, peace.